Okay, so last time we cleaned up the build script for this simple example of a rotating rainbow triangle. And now that we have massively, like, not only did we simplify the build script, we basically added a lot of recursion to it. So it will be very easy to add additional examples, but not have to expand, not have to do a lot of copy pasta with all of the different stages in constructing the build graph. Okay, and so today I basically want to recreate the examples. Namely, let's see, we go to github.com. Yeah, the first couple of examples we added to the repo we did last year. It's very much like doing them. Okay, we've updated the README here. They don't have that, but this like blinking screen old version, as well as a couple of other things. So yeah, I want to recreate those if there's time. Recreate the README, and then we will have successfully cleaned up this project. We might have to like change the license as well. Yeah, some weird stuff going on here. But for the moment, recreating the simple examples. So, so where to begin? So I think the first thing, we're not actually going to use like this blinking old example and adapt that directly. We're just going to copy the rainbow example and start removing stuff from it. Yeah, this old example has like magic numbers in the code for like the width and the height, and like yeah, we literally made this without really knowing anything within 3 or 4 hours, however long it took the very first time. Now we have like 12 hours under our belt, so we know what we're doing slightly more. Okay, so let's create a blinking screen. Let's copy the rainbow triangle example to blinking screen, and then what is Emacs doing? Stop it. Okay, and then for this one here, we're gonna change the. We won't even need any shaders for this blinking screen example. So we can remove all of these shaders, and then we might have to change a couple of things. Some very, very small things in the static. This is going to be the same. This is almost going to be the same. Here we want to change this name to like blinking screen example. Later on we may modify the build script later on so that this stuff is like specified, so it doesn't need to be changed manually. But for the moment, we'll just do this. Like also make this blinking screen WASM, and then nothing to change there. Okay. Now back onto the actual Zig code. So let's see an example of how to like blinking window emoji with patterns, right? I feel like we should just do like a mass copy of mass replace rainbow triangle with blinking screen. that was the only case, alright. Okay, now onto the actual code. So both of these things can go, since they're shaded that we're not using. We're not even, in this case, since it's so simple, going to be needing like a VBO or anything, so we can actually go with those things either. Most of these can go as well. Let's see, when we're actually doing the like clear color, what do we need? We need the GL color bit, but that's basically it. So I think we can get rid of all of these. Certainly all of that stuff. Okay, let's see. Init clock, that stuff's not going to change. This init WebGL context, not going to change either. These constants will change. So what did we just, well, I think we know what to get rid of. Float, array buffer, static drawer can go, this can go, all of those can go. Okay, then we're compiling the shaders, this entire thing can go as well. Let's go back to the main shaders. Likewise, the setup array buffer. No array buffers in this really simple case, so we can get rid of all that too. I guess we can still have like that we're beginning the main node. Yeah, so that just brings us with that, the main loop. So let's see, we wanted to clear the background. We're not using that program. So yeah, if we're going to want to get the background to oscillate, we are going to have to use the time. So we may as well just convert it to an F32. And then we're going to have to choose like an oscillating color based on that. So we won't need any of this uniform. We're not drawing anything either, so that's kind of it. Okay, very, very simple. So let's just check this is compiling now before we write. Before we write before we actually write the oscillating color part. Actually, we can just copy that from the old version. Let's see, we had blinking screen old. Let's see, are we dropping any frames? No, good. Is it called like oscillating value? So we just set the red value to be this thing. Oh, but here we didn't even convert this to an F32. Weird. Okay. Alright, and then here we want to call, well, we had some different values here as well. I kind of don't like just having like the color like within this call. I feel like it should just be something different. Background color is a vector. Kind of curious to see if it will compile like this. There's no reason it shouldn't. Oh no, it kind of will. It does want 4 separate floats. Damn it. In which case, there's no like simple way around this. Let's just call this background color here. Define what it actually is. So now like the oscillating value 0.5, 1, 1, and then just to make it super clear that we are passing in, we have to pass in like 4 separate floats when we're calling this thing. Let's call it like background color 0, background color 1, background color 2, and then background color 3. Alright. So, now we can actually go to our build file. We spent an enormous amount of time, but it was like well spent last time, to add in a lot of recursion to this file, something that you don't have complete freedom over in CMake because CMake is not made in a proper programming language. So here we were. Okay, so now in terms of the custom output directories, we can add in blinking screen. We should also like change, since we had to modify the header of that like HTML thing at the beginning. I think it would be a good idea to change the header of this as well. We really, once we get like a couple more things working, we will go in and see if we can get the build system to change this for us. Okay, so we've got the output directories. In terms of the static website directories, likewise, we just want blinking screen static to be taken. Create build options for the WASM. Well, now we can add in blinking screen case. And okay, now we need to add in one of the things from the build step. We're going to have to create this. Okay, so I guess this was created by this option up here. Kind of want to wrap that in. I wonder if this is slightly redundant and we could just insert each of those in here. Maybe. Okay, so now going through that list, we're doing all of that stuff. This is the part where we slightly wish the documentation had a bit more in it. So what we create the run step that will appear in the Zig build help options. Then so this generated JS paths here, we could remove the I if we just said that we're iterating over the generated JS. Oh. This is undefined. We keep it like this. Why is there another step here? I thought we kind of had this before. Well, I don't know. The make WASM build options. This was like specifically just to construct the struct, but with some extra stuff. So we still need to duplicate this. Linking screen step. Okay, this is where I should just be copying in this thing. Then build steps. Likewise, we want to copy it in. Okay, and then that should basically be it. So now we should be able to say zig build blinking screen. Index 1 out of length. Line 72. Oh, is this where the compiler says it doesn't know what the size of it is? Yeah, this is weird. Hopefully this bug has been fixed in a, well, if it even is a bug. But if it is a bug, I hope it's been fixed in the build system for 14, but we'll see. Panic option optimized declared twice. Oh, really? So saying in line 10. Like, I didn't get it. Why is this a bad thing? Okay, yeah, how are we going to deal with this? Also, this stuff can be, what is this? So yeah, what's the issue here? So like, how can we actually be declaring this twice when we're just creating like a separate? We're creating a bunch of different standard build executable options. An easy way to solve this would just be to like pass in the standard optimize option in here. We might do that. So let's say like optimize is equal. Ooh, what's the return type of this? Something we'll figure out. And then we want to say constant optimize is equal to get that thing, and then pass it in here. Optimize. Okay, and then yeah, we want to look at what the type of this thing is. We looked it up last time, but we have since forgotten. Okay, so zig 13 lib standard build.zig standard optimize option standard built-in optimize mode standard dot built-in dot optimize mode. Okay, let's try compiling that build script then. Oh, expected equals found line 19. Right. Yep. I'm kind of surprised that like you can't query the standard optimize option twice. Anyway, yeah. But this makes sense. Maybe this is, well, it doesn't make sense, but this is not too bad. At least this is saying, okay, if you're gonna like query it once, like query it exactly once and then save it locally and then do what you will with it. So now we want to actually fix code in the blinking screen example. Doesn't know what pi is. Okay, we can fix that. Pi is equal to standard.math.pi. I still like cannot believe that like it's not built into OpenGL. It's so ridiculous. Unused local constant. Good. This is great. It is so good that the Z compiler has this feature. This is like the 50th time the Z compiler has caught a bug like this that I've written. Root cellist. Root structure file math is no member name pi. Oh yeah, that's because it's lowercase pi. Okay, and it's done. The example has been built. So now let's go. Let's check that there's now a new directory called blinking screen. And oh no, it's like copied in all of like these crappy temporary files. It's so annoying that Linux does this. So you want to go into blinking screen, remove everything like that, static, remove everything like that. Okay, let's try and build it. Let's try and build it again. CD, zig out, blinking screen. Okay, and now Python HTTP. So redo this. Response has unsupported MIME type. This might be like another cache thing. Okay, good. It was a stupid cache thing. Great, that's working. That is what we wanted. So now let's save these changes. Oh, there's like more crappy like temporary files. So we want to add blinking screen, not the old the old one. Then the build.zig and the rainbow triangle. Yeah. So we can say added, remade blinking screen example. Okay. Git clean. We could probably remove a bunch of stuff from this project. Yeah. Let's get rid of both of these. Bye. Okay, so now on to remaking the fractal example. Similarly, let's just copy everything that's in the right. Okay, we can already start cleaning up some stuff. Since this new build file is working, I don't think there's any reason to keep the old build file around. We can check build old.zig. Yeah, this is like, I don't think this has any utility. Get rid of that. Remove build old zig. We'll do the readme after we get the fractal example working again. But we could probably still keep some of the, what's this git attributes, by the way? Cat.git attributes. Auto detect text files to perform LF normalization. Yeah, I guess this is important in some way. We'll just keep it in that. So yeah, we'll keep in the GIFs. Let's see, if we open up the GIFs with, with file pilot. Why is like the Windows default app open? Notice how it takes like an entire second for Windows to open a GIF. Oh gosh, pathetic. Edit your images with AI. And yeah, you spent how many engineers working a year on that feature when you could have just updated File Explorer? Yeah. Or PowerShell. Literally, like, Mitchell Hashimoto just spent 2 years making a terminal that is just superior to PowerShell. Microsoft, could you not have spent like a single engineer doing the same thing for PowerShell? So yeah, we can keep those things, but we'll make a new recording of the rainbow triangle when we clean it up. So, okay, so yeah, so we want to copy rainbow triangle to, well, we can now get rid of the blinking screen old, unless there's like anything of use in here. Blinking screen old, gone. Let's just save that. Removed old blinking screen. Okay, so now copy rainbow triangle into fractal. Like, it's not just a static fractal, it's like a moving fractal. So we could, I think we called this like changing fractal. Changing is such like a vague description. Maybe like looping fractal is better. So likewise, we're going to want to go to the build.zig file and start adding in the stuff for this. So now we want to define another output directory. We'll call this looping fractal. The static website stuff for this example will be in, let's just start replacing linking screen with looping fractal. Similarly, when we have the build options for that WASM, add that to the exe list. The path, generated path will be added to that. Okay, we should actually change like these so that they're not all like build the hello world example. Let's do that now. Build the blinking screen. Yeah, the blinking screen. No reason to not have the underscores here. Build the. Well, okay. This is the case. Build the. Okay, then we want to add in add that step in. Then that's it. No hideous copy pastoring needed when we're adding in this new example. All it was just this. We probably we can definitely simplify this build script even more. But again, just for the sake of time, since I have a meeting at 12, meeting before lunch, I gotta end the stream before then. So we'll just push this out. Okay, so now we can go. Now we can actually change the code. So looping fractal. Here we, of course, will need to keep, not only keep the shaders, but modify them. Example of how to render a looping fractal with like yeah, a fractal in WebGL without, well, like a animating fractal in WebGL without having to write this stuff. We should just keep everything consistent. Okay, so so here we're gonna have to just replace the shader code, and here we might run into some hiccups. Hiccups like Denny Brown and Sarah Palin. So, what a great album. So we want to look at like the old shader code. Let's just move like the old code on the left of the screen and then the new code on the right. Okay, so the current vertex shader is this. What's the old vertex? So from memory, like this old vertex shader it's for this example, it's basically doing nothing. It's just, we're just saying draw exactly 2 triangles, draw them at the corners of the screen. That's kind of it. So it would be good to still keep this like version. Okay, we might have to like change these ES things. We should just look. I should look them up now. WebGL 1.0 compatible ES versions. Like I want to say like 200, and that should be fine today. Oh, Kagi, why are you taking so long? Are we dropping frames? No. We should probably look at the actual specification. So we want to do, what is it, like, version, oh, that's not in here. Okay, what about, this is like a super recent specification, but maybe, okay, see the normative references for details on what language versions are supported. Okay, this is what we want. If we can find it. I don't see any of these called like normative specification. So it's probably not Vulkan, probably not SPIV, not IE, not Unicode, not more stuff. I guess it has to be this, but isn't this exactly where we were? Oh no, okay, this is good. The ES registry, okay, so, right, so let's look up what like the Mozilla is doing. Mozilla OpenGL, WebGL, is it this one? We just want the thing which is like, it's doing, okay, 2.0. So, OpenGL ES 2.0. Okay, here's the actual PDF we should be looking at. When it downloads 1.3 kilobytes after taking 10 seconds to do it. There's like no storm outside or anything, so I don't know why it's taking this long. Come on. Okay, there is like an online reference page as well. We can just look at that. But it's not available. Alright. Good thing a PDF exists. So we want to do version, wait, it doesn't even have version. Let's say we search like 220, or like 200. Oh gosh. We're going some rabbit hole. Official OpenGL ES versions. I just want to insert an integer here that is low enough that it will compile. And how do I just even see what this list is? Let's just use the LLM. I'm too tired. What are the possible OpenGL ES version declaration numbers in GLSL files? Okay, this is kind of close to what I want, but not. I just want the list of them. Maybe Wikipedia has this. Gosh, why is Wikipedia down? Surely not. Is it down or just me? Wikipedia is almost never down. What craft do they want to run? Okay, just that one. Okay, it's just me apparently. Am I being blocked? No. So weird. What about like GLSL versions? Like, does anyone actually, like, is there actually a list at all of like the numbers? Now I'm like doubting there's like no list of what numbers can go up there. It's just people like, yeah, I don't know. This is when we're writing like the latest compiler. I guess this number looks okay, so we'll like check for that. Okay, finally, there's like a number. So, okay, every OpenGL version since 2.0 has been released with the corresponding GSL version. Oh, okay, so, well, yeah, okay, that we know, but we want like the version number. What are the GSL versions compatible with OpenGL 2.0 ES? Okay, there's actually someone's done this on Stack Overflow. Okay, I'm not the only one. But their mistake was to use Google instead of Kagi. If it existed, it did exist. Like, no, it didn't. It didn't. Kagi didn't exist 13 years ago. They're forgiven. They didn't even bother answering it. They just said like, check out the spec. That's so lazy. So pathetically lazy. Okay. Oh, we can actually query it. Okay. Yeah, it's not. What has has Wikipedia since removed this table? This is like this table is the only thing anyone actually wants to know. All of this other stuff is crap. Okay, finally. Okay, so when was this posted? Okay, it's probably still up. So we want to search for shader preprocessor. Shader finally, okay. We finally got here. My goodness. Let's just immediately take a screenshot of this. So GLSL version list. So, okay, so since we're using so actually, oops, okay. So this itself is good to know for like the pure OpenGL applications we're doing. But I guess in this case we want this version. So we're using 2.0, which is 1.0. So we actually add in version 100 without ES into the header. Okay. All right, okay, and this is the looping fractal example. So, okay, so yeah, we basically want to just copy this stuff in. So yeah, no need for any well, we will need a uniform in this, but not at this stage. Okay, let's change like vertex A position to like that. We do lots of things in this. Specifying a like 4-component vector with 2 components in the attribute array is just like a terrible idea, a terrible programming practice. So we will continue to keep this as explicitly defining things. So here for the main, we just need this done. No need for that, no need for this. Okay. As our new shader, should compile. Oh, we should add in here like where we got this from. Version above obtained by, oh, we should even like link to like versions by looking at the table at here. Wow, we can even go further, just in case this table disappears in the future. Let's copy the specific version. Okay, that's in there now. We now want to update the fragment shader as well, with the old fragment shader. So many things this time to copy over. I think we should be able to just copy it verbatim, but now changing the version to like 100. Do we use pi? Yeah, of course. Okay. so now we can go to the fractal, the looping fractal, and now we can simplify this program. So yeah, we want, okay, we can keep those the same, it's fine. Ugh, do we need to change any of these options? I don't think so, I think these get the same. Okay, when we're compiling these shaders, it should also be the same too, except when we're explicitly saying move, assign like a pos to position 0 when you link it. Okay, this stuff we really need to change for the setup of buffers. Now we're not passing any RGB data into it. It's just we need to specify the corners. So actually, let's check out what we did in the old fractal old. Wrong place. Where are the coordinates we passed in? Okay, really crude, but we'll deal with this. Okay, so we want to say 1, -1. Oh, this is when it was doing it via like the triangle strip as well that we also want to change. So yeah, 1. Let's just specify what these things are. I guess we specify. Actually, I think we specified this in the port when we before we like started off with this side quest to massively clean up all of the previous stuff we did. We've already done this in the port. We should be able to just copy the code. So. No. Oh, maybe. So maybe we didn't. I think we had it working and then we overrode it. It's alright. It'll be faster just to do it here than look it up again. Okay, so 1, -1 is the top left. -1, 1 is going to be the it's not 1, 1 is the top right. -1, 1 is the top left. Let's just put these on all on separate lines. Okay, and then 1, -1 is the bottom right. Okay, and then since we don't want to do this like ridiculous triangle strip thing, we need to duplicate some of these. So top right, top left, bottom right. So now we want to do top left, bottom right, bottom left. Top left, bottom right, bottom left. So top left is -1, 1. Bottom right is -1, 1. All of these numbers are getting wrong. Like, why when people describe things do they say like top left when like the top is like specified by the y, which is like the second coordinate? It should be like right top and right bottom. We're gonna just start correcting this silly English convention right now. So this is 1, so it's the right and it's the top. -1, so it's left and it's top. 1, 1, so it's right and it's the bottom. Okay, now it's like actually understandable. Okay, stop at Emacs. So, yeah, so right top, left top, right bottom. So then we want to do the left top, the right bottom, and then the left bottom. Okay, so the left top is just -1, 1. The right bottom is 1, -1, and the left bottom is -1, -1. Okay. It shouldn't be that hard, but oh well, it is. Yeah, so many commas being forgotten. Okay, that's just a. Like, I want to say like plus here, but then the Zigmorley goes like, why are you using plus if there's like no addition happening? It's like, okay, but then why? Okay. It's over. We've now done that. So here we've got 6 slots of 2 rows with 2 floats. Yeah, we make the VBO basically. So here we actually don't need several vertex attribute pointers. We just need 1. So yeah, 2 components in each row. The stride is now 2 and the offset is 0. Here we're like doing the background color, I guess. I guess that's fine. Then color vertex shader program. This should be changed. So we want to replace this with what? Like fractal shader program. Okay, here we're getting the time uniform and setting that. No, we want looping fractal. Okay, it is called time, so that's fine. Okay, let's try building this and compiling it. Have that here, have this here. Okay, zig build looping fractal. That's the time. Okay. We're making good progress. Might even have time to clean up the README. 72 in the build script. There's like a bajillion files open everywhere. Let's just quit everything. Run emacs build.zip. index 2 outside of array length 2. Oh yeah. This is the one where we have to manually specify what it is for some reason. No, we've already got that open. Okay, looks like it built. So there should now be a looping fractal directory inside here. So now let's launch -m http.server and see what happens. It's another like bloody cache thing. Okay, this time it looks like there's an actual problem. It may be because we have to like replace rainbow triangle with what it is. Yeah, I think this is like what the error here is, like the wrong error, because it says like the actual server is telling us what's wrong. It's trying to get the rainbow WASM, but we made something different. So we really need to just like get the correct strings into the build system. For now, we'll just move on. Why does like Emacs like take like 2 seconds to load this? It's ridiculous. Okay, so this rainbow triangle is not correct. It should be like looping fractal. And this should be rainbow triangle looping fractal. And then, yeah, nothing's happening now. Okay, let's build it again. Launch the server again. Just clear the cache again. Okay, stuff is getting drawn. Oh, the vertex shader is now failing to compile. Okay, that sucks. Rotation undeclared identifier. Can I zoom in on this at all? I can. We're in main. No, we're in vertex shader. Oh yeah, clearly doesn't know what rotation is. Oops. Build that again, launch it again. Okay, almost working. Let's, since almost working is basically working, let's save what we have so far. Git status u. I think we can add all of that. Added almost working, rebuilt, remade, fractal example. And then while we're at it, we can clean up these ridiculous temporary files. We can also just remove the old fractal as well. Remove our fractal old and label that. get that on GitHub, and then what are we doing? ls. We just want to see what's here. Part of me wants to like change. Is considering putting this stuff in source. What actually is in source? I don't think we need this stuff. Move source to like source. I think this is basically like an older copy of whatever's actually in the dependency, but we can see. Let's remove, let's just clear out the cache, clear out everything from zig out, and then try making this again. So say we do zig build, let's say we try and build the rainbow triangle now. Oh yeah, of course it doesn't know where to go. We've deleted it. Zig, WebGL. Wait, cd zig out, rainbow triangle, Python. Again, this is like, it's so annoying. Okay, clearly that worked. So no need to keep in this source old, then remove source old. Removed old like source. Well, unneeded. Source dir. It was. We don't need to explain what that is. GIFs should actually be like changed to readme GIFs. Git move GIFs to like GIFs readme. Okay, and then yeah, we were really close at having like ported everything, which is great. Okay, so but actually let's actually get the fractal example working again. The shaders are fine, they were clearly working. What's wrong is just the number of triangles we were drawing. Instead of drawing triangles with 3 vertices, we want to draw them with 6. Zig build rainbow, looping fractal. Great. Built. Already built. Yeah, Python thing. It's so annoying. Okay, great. Fractal example is working again. Now the code isn't totally a piece of crap. Because yeah, kind of worrying if like 13 people have started a repository and everyone's looking at it. The code is crap. But we had to write like a bajillion grants and other stuff. So good that this is working again. Let's save that. We had to move continents. So much stuff. So much stuff has happened in my life since August last year. fixed looping fractal example. Okay, so that's good. While we're at it, we now may as well, since we have only now, after bajillion years, figured out like what this version is, we should add this version into all of the other shaders. So for this vertex shader, it's already in here. I feel like for the cool fractal example, we should like, wait, why don't we just add this into everything? So we don't need to do it for the blinking screen, but we do need it for the rainbow triangle shaders. Save as one. Save as one. What are we doing? Open up here the fragment shader as well. Okay. So let's again try and compile all of these, make sure they're working, make sure they actually run. Let's clear zig out. Let's run these in release builds now. Zig build. So wait, why were we changing? Okay, yeah. Zig build looping fractal deoptimize equals release fast. Okay, done. That was really quick. Yeah, launched again. Clear cache. I feel like shader link successfully should actually have a like debug message before it. Kind of weird it doesn't do that. Shader linked successfully. If it's there in the rainbow triangle, it's probably in the, well, we know it's in the looping fractal example as well. Compiles. Oh no, I forgot. Debug. Okay, try compiling this again. Good. And likewise, let's try compiling the rainbow triangle. Example rainbow triangle. Rainbow triangle. Let's clear the cache. Python good. This is the debug. Great. Okay. Let's get rid of temporary stuff and add all of these changes. added like versions, like GSL versions to shaders. Small debug console log changes message. Okay. I think we're now in a position to, all the examples are working, we have half an hour left. We're in a position to rewrite the README, since, yeah, now things are polished. So, time to do that. So we've got the README old, we have the old README here. Let's say this is one. I feel like I would change a lot of things. From this. Readme.md. So yeah, what are we going to change? Programs below illustrate examples of creating web geographics almost entirely in Zig. The examples are based on the work of Scott Reedig. Let's have some like JavaScript bridge. Okay, yeah, building things in Zig is almost trivial with a Zig build. And zig.build.zon file in this project is both. Yeah, to compile a project, simply run zig build project, where project is one of the following. This should be a where's our markdown cheat sheet. Why are we searching for that in that instead of with file pilot? Wait, why isn't file pilot here? Pin to desk, whatever that thing is. Okay. So let's see, we want to, in documents, was it search for like markdown? Or the cheat sheet? I could have sworn we had like a markdown cheat sheet. Maybe just we search for all PDFs. Is it not here? Okay, I did see markdown here somewhere. Oh, we like kept it in software. That doesn't feel like the right place to put it. So yeah, let's move the markdown cheat sheet there, and then for the raylib cheat sheets and the OpenGL books. The OpenGL book's basically a cheat sheet. We'll move it there. Okay, here we go, finally. So yeah, we want to do, let's move this way. So what are the options? So blinking screen. an unordered list is like using these dashes instead. Okay. Looping fractal rainbow triangle. We should also include an example and we'll just include the canonical example. For example, zig. Well, it really should be zig build project de-optimize equals release. Well, so do we mention the zig compiler version at all? And zig is the zig 0.13.0 compiler. I feel like I should have like a project where like the following available, yeah, freely available at the URL to zig downloads. Okay. And then we can say like, yeah, of course, like, yeah, a debug, yeah, like a debug version can be compiled with e.g. zig build rainbow by release if we actually, maybe this is not needed. If we actually have an example here, call zig build looping fractal de-optimize equals release files. Files will be created in zig out looping fractal. Navigate to zig out looping fractal and host a web server there, e.g. Okay. That part's done. So now we need to add in our examples. Yeah. Blinking rectangle is more like blinking screen. We need to change the GIF name. Biking screen, blinking. I still don't like that. It's like using different conventions here. Looping fractal. It probably should actually be like blinking rectangle, but for consistency, we'll keep it like this. Julia sets. Screenshot looping fractal.gif. And now we want to include our rainbow triangle example. I think we can just copy this. How much time? We still have 20 minutes. Great. Rainbow triangle. We can just replace looping fractal with rainbow triangle. Oh, we're gonna need to like make that. We also, a browser window displays a rainbow triangle that rotates over time. And then, we do need to add a text description of this as well. A rainbow triangle rotates over time. Okay, let's create a capture then of, well, let's save the README. Started rewriting README. Yeah, I know it's just. So yeah, we want to check out what these things are. So we basically made like a very small entire window and then captured that. Okay. So likewise, Zig build. We don't have it in here. Zig. Let's just copy it. Zig build rainbow triangle de-optimize equals release fast. Okay, done. Oh wait, it was there. CS hyphen http so yeah, this is the thing we want to make a GIF of. Oh, it's like too big. It's currently too big, and I don't like that. Maybe we'll make it like, instead of 500 by 500, it's like smaller. Rainbow triangle main. Yeah, maybe for like the width here, we make this like, how big is this one? Like 300? Okay, build it again. Yeah, this is better. This is clearly better. I'm just wondering if like I feel like we should actually redo the like the name up here is changed, so it doesn't matter. It's fine. This is fine. Sniffing tool. Wait, new. No. How do we specify what it is? Come on. Oh, we just have to select the entire thing. Okay. This is so stuttery and crappy. But it's being converted to a GIF anyway, so whatever. Yeah, let's Waven was this saved? Should be able to find it easily. .mp4 screen captures. Screen recordings, okay. Icons. So we wanted this one here. Rainbow triangle. Okay, we can like do we have ffmpeg installed? I guess like if we had slightly longer than 15 minutes left, we would install ffmpeg and then use that to create our own GIF. I suppose in the meantime we'll just use the internet. So let's say, what do you want to do? MP4 to GIF convert. Oh, maybe we've already done this in the history. GIF convert. Yes, we have. Which one did we use? Let's see. We'll pick one. How do we change the frame rate? No, we can't change this frame rate here. This is terrible. Oh, we clicked on the same bloody one. What about this one? No, I'm just like, we should just install ffmpeg and then we can actually like determine what we want this to be. What's stpd cloud? stpd cloud. Setup pad cloud. That's fine. Whereas like how do I I want to just copy this. Oh, I haven't yet converted it. I guess if it's starting in that position, we may as well convert it to almost that position. 6.5. FPS rate. Like 16. Well, I think 16 is better. Oh yeah, it's using FFmpeg anyway. Why don't we just download FFmpeg while we can? FFmpeg Windows downloads. We don't have to do this again. Okay, here it is. Okay, so we want to do I don't know, where's the details? Oh, that's not a GIF. Why is that weird? Okay, yeah, good. Yeah, what is this setup pad? Website, oh, it's like a website monetization thing. Good thing that we are blocking that. Okay. 10 minutes left. This has already been packaged for Zig, but I think the Zig package is just the libraries, not this standalone. Oh, we have to choose it here. Gian.dev. Okay. Oh, will this actually work? This is saying it is a build, so I guess it's not just the source. Okay, we'll try this. Save this in, well, we will save this in downloads. And then, I guess this is going to take a bajillion years again, whatever. Oh yeah, we want to check out added in GIF of triangle of rainbow. I think we can like push this to GitHub now. We can remove the old version of the README. What other crap is in here? Get rid of that. Okay, yeah, let's put this to GitHub. Oh, it must have, it's downloaded now. Stop it, make it full screen, come on. Downloads, what are we calling this? Where's by like date? Oh, this is clearly it. 7-zip extract to software. Okay, and then we do get binaries in here, great. So yeah, let's get rid of tilde then. Put this in the path. Right here. Okay, now we should have ffmpeg. Yes, we know. ffmpeg version. Great. Okay, so next time we have to do any gifting, we can just, we have the software to convert it ourselves. Since that's what the internet's using anyway. Okay, so now let's just check the README file is behaving. Is it going to load? Oh, it's right, we need to let's just check these things we have here, correct. Blinking screen, leafing fractal, rainbow triangle, good. But yeah, we need to get the GIFs in. So, README, it's because we like changed the GIF directory to like GIFs README. So let's replace all instances of GIFs with GIFs underscore README. Well, really should be. Okay, now that's done. Updated README with GIFs, deleted old. Okay, so now when we update it, I see looking up raw.github user content. hurrah, the stuff is here. We're super zoomed in, but if we zoom back to, this is great. It feels a bit silly to have like the text here and then like the image. There's something weird about it. I want to adjust that as well. Now I try again. Yeah, that looks better. Great. Okay, it's now like meeting time, but for me. But I'm feeling so much better about this. It was just like in the back of my mind that I had some like crappy but still like useful code on the internet, but now this is less crappy and more useful, and yeah, we'll now next time be able to, well, yeah, next time we'll create, we'll add another example where we get like an actual texture loading using our custom QOI image parser. Then once we do that, we'll be able to we'll switch projects back to our porting the web game, and yeah, then we'll have our game accessible on itch.io, and it won't take like an offensive amount of time to load. Like you'll click it and it will play straight away. So yeah, thanks everyone who came around, and I'll see you next time. Bye.